Hello and welcome to What the F Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Thursday, October 29th, 2020. Welcome to day 1379. The U.S. economy is about 3.5% smaller than it was before the pandemic. While the economy grew by 7.4% during July, August, and September from the previous quarter, GDP shrank 1.2% in the first 3 months of the year and 9% in the second quarter. At an annual rate, GDP grew by 33.1% in the third quarter as businesses began to reopen and people increased their shopping. Moving on, the Supreme Court allowed extended deadlines for receiving mail-in ballots in Pennsylvania and North Carolina. In the Pennsylvania case, the court left in place a lower court ruling allowing ballots to be counted until 5 p.m. on November 6th, as long as they are postmarked by Election Day. The court also declined to block lower court rulings that allowed 6 extra days for accepting ballots sent by mail in North Carolina. Justice Amy Coney Barrett did not participate in either case, saying she did not have time to review the briefs. Meanwhile, states lack federal funding needed to prepare sites to receive and distribute a coronavirus vaccine whenever the FDA authorizes one. While a vaccine is unlikely to be approved until later this year, the CDC ordered states to have 5 sites ready to go by November 15th, capable of receiving and administering a vaccine that must be stored at negative 94 degrees Fahrenheit. States have received $200 million from the CDC for planning, but are asking Congress for at least $8 billion for coronavirus vaccination operations. Meanwhile, the Department of Health and Human Services awarded a $250 million advertising contract to, quote, defeat despair and inspire hope, end quote, amid the coronavirus pandemic just weeks before the election. Trump political appointees and the contractors hired, however, vetted celebrities for the ad campaign based on whether they had ever criticized Trump or supported Obama, LGBT rights, or same-sex marriage. Of at least 274 celebrities under consideration, 10 were approved. And finally, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, along with his wife and his son, repeatedly emailed State Department officials about personal matters. Emails show that Susan Pompeo routinely gave instructions to State Department officials from her personal email address about travel plans, restaurant reservations, and maintenance requests for the house the Pompeos rent, including repairs to the HVAC system, the porch, and the stairs. Nick Pompeo emailed State Department officials about including the software company he worked for in an upcoming data hackathon event. Both Congress and the State Department's Inspector General have been investigating Pompeo and his wife for potential misuse of government resources. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.